And out they come, the Kiwis, trying desperately to tie up this series this afternoon. Huey McGann, the captain, playing in the second row, leading them out with the Maori Warrior. And listen to the roar.
Yes, and of course, as Darryl has said earlier on, a chance here today for Australia to wrap up this series, to go 2-0.
And here's the New Zealand team now. Darryl Williams will be at fullback. On the wings, Tony Illo and Gary Mercer, the new player. Kevin Illo and Tony Kemp make up the centres. The 5'8" is Shane Cooper. The halfback is Gary Freeman. Brent Todd, Dwayne Mann, another new cap here this afternoon, and James Goulding make up the front row. The second row partnership is Hugh McGann, the captain, and Sam Stewart. And of course, Brendan Tudor, the lock.
There's the Australian lineup. Belcher at fullback, Shearer and Hancock on the wings, Meninga and Curry the centres, Lewis, Alexander, Bacco, Walters, Roach, Sirinen, Clyde and Fortin. So 26-6 the scoreline down at Christchurch last Sunday. New Zealand out to try and atone, trying to keep it level. The grubber kick to start off, and it's Bradley Clyde, Jack Gibson's man of the match from last Sunday, coming up with the football. 3 Kiwis coming in to deal it out to Clyde. That's Bacco. And Australia back on the 22-metre line as the penalty goes to them. Around the legs was Goulding. Coming over the top was Stewart together with Mann. Mann got his place in this side through a very good performance at Palmerston North, apparently. Alexander got cuffed over the chin area. A wild pass by Australia. Freeman, oh, he's bombed a certain tries. Well, the goal line was only about 3 metres away. He got a very favourable bounce, Gary Freeman. He seems certain to score.
The ball played back, still in Australia's territory. Freeman, a little chip kick over the top. Belcher comes up to meet it. A loose ball. The Australians dived on it, couldn't get it. To Kiwi ball. 6 to go, the referee says. So they're back on the attack and near the danger zone now. Up they go. Oh, Brendan Tudor with a hard, tough run. 4 or 5 pretty heavy metres there he takes. This is Goulding now. Goulding bet by the Australians, 10 metres out. It's still going, Goulding. He's allowed to stand. They wind up and they're very, very close.
And Roach is going to play it again back to Walters. Again a dummy to the blind side for a second big man to come open side. And it's Sirinen who's tackled, only about 6 metres out from the New Zealand line. There's a chance here for the green and golds. And Lewis works his play with Belcher. Belcher gets the ball away, and the referee Tennant says held up in goal. It'll be a 5-metre scrum. Kieran Walters got the football over the line, but he was held up, and a 5-metre scrum is to be packed. Freeman to work it. Here's the incident on replay.
That man has been over the line but couldn't get the ball down cleanly. Sirinen has a lunge and gets another couple of metres. 20 minutes into this game as Lewis winds up and they bring him down, heavily marked today, Wally Lewis. But a penalty to Australia there with a swinging arm, so this one is a sitter. This is a sitter, and Lewis is hurt. Mal Meninga, dead set in front, could spin it over from there. There it goes. 2 points for Australia, so finally we have points on the board here. Australia leading New Zealand 2 points to 0.
And just that one tackle that he made earlier on certainly saved a try. From Freeman to Cooper, now to Stewart. Stewart out very, very wide. Whistled to the ground by Alexander. About 15 metres out from the line. Played by Stewart back to Cooper. Cooper away to Mann. Chunky little fellow. And a penalty goes to New Zealand. Swinging arm against Australia. He's got Steve Roach. Hero. Taking a deep breath and now getting his foot to it, but he's missed it. Well, Hero's had 2 golden opportunities. Both of them have gone astray, and they are points you can ill afford to miss. Sirinen was found to be more effective last weekend, though running a fraction wider. It's gone out from Alexander to Belcher. Belcher puts a kick in. It's come down with Mann. He's ruled it was a charge down. No knock on. Mann taken by Curry. Gets the ball away. That'll be a knock on now. And a scrum will go down 32 metres out from the Australian line. This is Hero now trying to come across the ground and pick up a runner in the shape of Kemp. But the big winger is pulled down, and going ahead is Todd, but it's a penalty to the New Zealanders against Australia inside the 5. Tony Kemp, I thought one of New Zealand's better players first half. That kick looks just grazing to the left. No goal, so no change in score.
and he wants, there's plenty of walkers out there, he said, so he wants to get stuck right in there. He really gave him a blast.
Okay, Michael, thank you. Australia with a good chance here as Paul Sirenen takes it within about 12 metres of the line, but he's lost the football. New Zealand come up with the football, and Freeman got a backhander from Balmain teammate Sirenen.
And maybe should have got an Oscar. Midway between the quarter and the half. Bradley Clyde with another good run. That's the 22 line you can see. So Clyde starting to make some ground now. Out to Lewis, on to Hasler. Hasler. Oh, Desi Hasler's opened him up. Can he get it away? Yes, he can. And they go Curry. He gets it to Hancock. Try. Well, Curry this time, keeping the ball alive, and Hancock's gone over.
Hasler lit the flame. The only thing he didn't do on this try is force the ball over the line, but he certainly made the split, stood the defence up. Van got a good shot away as he's down. Couldn't get a better man than Curry. Hancock finishes it all.
What about this pass? Do you think it's forward?
That might have been. But I couldn't pick it up really here from here. There was some hope it was. I thought it was when it first went, but looking at it on replay, maybe.
So a big moment for him this afternoon. We've got Australia now leading 6 points to 0 with a kick to come. It's in the air. And gets the money to Meninga with a great kick from the sideline. So Australia now leading New Zealand 8-0.
Mercer going to dummy half, but Mann goes in and takes over. This is the last. Freeman with the grubber kick. Gets it in behind the play. Might have been felled late. A dive for the ball. Oh, he's ruled a line dropout. Ruled that it was forced by Australia. Al Meninga, the number 3, looked to get a hand to it. Freeman, I thought, might have got a penalty here for a late shot. Watch it. There's the kick. Ah, no question in my mind. It should have been a New Zealand penalty for a late hit on Freeman.
Man this time. Up the runners come. Hugh McGahn turns to unload. He gets it back to Mann. Oh, an intercept there from Mal Meninga. The big fella puts it into gear now. The cover coming across from Darryl Williams. He fends Williams off, and oh, great tackle from Williams.
They had a couple of chances go down in the first half. I'm not for one moment going to say that they've been unlucky to lose. There's the siren sounding. Wally Lewis has got the football. Children swarm onto the ground. Hasler is the last man to take the ball to ground, bringing the second test to its end, with Australia winning the match by 8 points to 0. And of course the series, this 3-match test series in New Zealand on this historic day for Rotorua, their first international rugby league match.